something to say about Donnie. Oh, Donnie boy, the pipes are sticking you right up the ass where you love 'em to
Oh, we're
belong.
on. Good morning,
Well, I
everybody.
don't just sing for nobody.
Right? No, she
Good
doesn't.
morning. Sorry we did not go live last night. There's a lot going on. In fact, I had no idea that the guy was coming to fix the bathroom today. He decided to do what I asked him to do. You know, we're the ones paying you. But no, no, no. The realtors, they don't like it this way. It's what how the people want to buy the house. Really? Shut the fuck up. That's such a lame excuse, realtors.
Yeah, the gut.
You buy the
Here's
house and you
another.
do what you want with it.
Oh God, you got to listen to this.
What?
California is really, really fucking you over. You know what? This comes out.
Not
This is going
me.
to come out of everybody's pocket, including yours and mine. We don't even live in California. They are now doing this. This just came up. State advances zero down, no payment home loans for illegal aliens. No payment home loans. That means they don't have to pay a fucking dime for a fucking house. And you had to pay how much for 30 fucking years? I paid over $300,000 for my house. Right now, I'm at over $300,000 for this house. That when I purchased it was 98,000. Okay. I had a secure loan for 30 years. Okay. I had to jump through hoops to get
Favorite
this.
subject.
And they're gonna
Yeah.
give a house zero down with nothing, just come over the border illegally and you get a motherfucking home.
Sarah.
Where
I'm
the
gonna let you
fuck is
bitch.
the fairness in that? Man, if they do this, every freaking person that's in that legislative body should be pulled out of office and
But
arrested for
can't you
treason.
see, Joe? That's why they're doing it. They're trying to get you so freaking angry, the
Well, they
regular
should. Well, I
average
am
person.
angry. I'm
Well,
angry.
yeah,
They
but
did
we've
it.
been
They
angry
did
for a
it.
long time. They're still trying to wake up the little peas, the guys that just don't realize that Trump
God,
is actually trying to bring the Constitution back to America, which is more freedoms. They don't seem to understand what communism actually is. And if they do and they're still for it, then they need to get out of this country.
Jesus Christ.
If they are educated on the very simplest of philosophies of this country and they disagree with them, then they are not American. American is part of your heart, darlings out
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Being Sarah, good morning, Sarah. In Australia, it's you. It's part of you. You want the whole country, you want your whole nation and its people to be happy and prosperous. No wars. Who doesn't want this for their country except for pure evil? Who doesn't want this for mankind except for pure evil? Did you share by any chance?
Yeah, I just finished. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Now I got to get to work. Okay.
I still have Donnie Boy stuck in my head. The pipes are sticking you on the rear end from rim to rim to rim. As vice president, I did nothing, but as president, I'll do something. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mercedes. She put in Women Warriors. Trump's Women Warriors on Facebook if you want to go.
God, it just drives me crazy, man.
Come on, people now.
No payment,
People.
no payment, zero down. Just come over the border illegally, and we're
Well,
gonna give you our
Joe,
country.
this is not supposed to make someone of your caliber on conspiracies angry.
I know, but it
It's
does.
supposed to make the idiots angry. Don't be the idiot. It's
Granted.
not going to happen. People will stop paying taxes before that actually happens, Joe.
I hope so. God, I hope they
Hell
wake
yeah,
up
they
a little.
will. You ain't helping just,
Mhm.
it's not. about helping fellow man at this point. It's
And on
about
another
helping
note,
people do things being part of a criminal activity.
right,
If America continues to allow illegals to cross the border, then each one of us are guilty.
true that.
Each head of state is absolutely guilty, especially the ones by the border. You will be tried. Mayorkas is gone. Garland is gone. They've already been tried militarily. Fuck me. It has to be, Joe.
Transitioning.
What? Transitioning.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Steve Helen. Um, I know, I'm just in a I'm always in a very excitable mood. I can't, people are taking this whole RFK thing turned around overnight. People, you're stupid. Okay? If you weren't for RFK and Trump to begin with, then you're just downright stupid. You never
RFK,
lived a life. You never did anything wrong.
Trump was actually a Democrat in the beginning.
I've always said it has nothing to
You know,
even
I
do
mean,
with it. It
it's
has to do. Patrick, come.
look, this is
I
about
will not
America.
forgive anybody who was against RFK.
They're
I
trying
do
to
not.
destroy our company, you
I'm not
guys.
subscribing to your
Honestly,
channels.
hey,
Guys are losers.
they're
Fucking
trying to
chicken
they're
house
trying to
idiots.
destroy the country. They're trying to
Fucking
make us
important.
fight. That's what they're doing. They're trying to make us fight. We need not to fight.
It's straight up communism, bar none.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It is. But we need not to. We need to be the bigger people, and we need not. We need to come on, man. It's not about fighting. Americans
Sarah
don't fight each
says,
other.
because they're behind. Hold on, Joe. Sarah says, home loans for us are sky high. I don't know how anybody can afford it. It's ridiculous. Everybody should have a home.
No,
Everybody.
what
Just
they want to do, what they want
everybody.
to do is if
Get
your
over here.
the value of your home increases, okay? Let's say from when Kamala Harris does her law, your house goes up. Let's say it goes up. The value of it goes up $50,000. You now owe a tax on that $50,000 increase payable immediately without you even having to think about selling your house. You now have a tax bill of for $50,000. That's what she's going to do. She's a very bad person.
Yep. I agree. What is that? Oh, I got babies in the room because the guy's fixing the bathroom, so they're stuck in here with me, except for Hawkeye. Sorry, Joe, I was listening, but
All right, man.
you were mentioning something about the German police that I was interested in.
Oh, they said they've had enough too. They're attacking their protesters now.
See what people don't. Oh God, I got that hair again. The
Go. Gotta go, man.
we're driving with Joe. Um, it's not just Germany. We got Poland that has always been pretty clear with their rules. Then you had Russia. A lot of people think of communist. No, they're not communist. Russia is long far from communism. They have woken up. I don't even know if that's the real Putin. There's really bizarre pictures of Putin from the past to the present, and even 1900s. It looks so much like him. I don't know. I don't know if he's cloned. I don't know what's up with Putin. He's a weird specimen, weird dude. But Russia is definitely not communistic as much anymore. There must be parts that are still. Yeah, okay. He's got a phone call with Justin. But for the most part, if they're men dressed like women, they'll beat the shit out of you. that is why oh, what the hell was her name? Brennan? No. What was her name? They wouldn't let her on the basketball team in Russia play against the girls. They arrested her for weed. Bullshit. It was a dude, and they don't fuck with that. Because real men don't fuck with shit like that. I'm sorry to tell you, all the many, many, many people that are transvestite, I know I've said this. I've said it before. And I'll say it again till my dying last breath. You guys were poisoned. It's not natural. Bisexuality is not natural. All right? They've proven that certain foods will bring on certain hormones in, well, from what I remember, male bodies, like soy. You could have allergy to soy. I mean, how good can soy be if you can have so many allergies to it and then it could actually create boobs on men? That was in the British papers, in the Daily Mirror, I do believe. Yes, I read some news out of country sometimes. The guy was like, his wife was like, "What's going on with you?" He was turning feminine and he grew boobs from soy because his doctor told him he was allergic to milk, lactose intolerant, I believe. Guys, do you know what they've been putting in our foods, the hormones, the injections, what they've practiced on third world countries for? Poor Africa. I mean, these places that Oprah pretend to help were the racist places. Kevy, rest in peace, but he told me himself because he was right by Oprah's school. And he said they were all black. No white children were allowed in there. So who's the fucking racist? Oprah. And I'll believe Kevy over your fat ass any day. That was not Oprah Winfrey. That her voice, no. No, 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 no. No. That was not Oprah. That was not Michelle Obama. The few that I did see, I don't know Waltz enough. I don't know his family or anything enough, but them two, it wasn't them, guys. Call me crazy. I don't care. Wait. You just wait. It's going to come out. And I really do. I feel bad for all the people that went against RFK because Junior's coming out too. This was all a plan, and we've been warning you. And all you did was put Robert down for no reason. And I just disrespect you guys so much for not having an open mind at this point. How could you fall for it yet again? You just keep falling for the damn evil, and it's just not right. I don't know if we should wait. I mean, Joe, let's see, it's 10:07, so it's 8:07. Joe has to be at work at 8:30 today. But we really just came on to say, we're sorry about last night. We changed it to tomorrow. But I think, I can't tell Joe this, but I think we're going to start 5 p.m. Eastern instead of 7 p.m. Joe has off tomorrow. It's so confusing, all this shit that's going on. I can't wait to go home, people. Yes, both Oprah and Big Mike looked off, to be honest. It's not them. Oprah, I believe, was a man to begin with. I know I repeat myself, but you guys really have to wake up to it. Do some research. Most of these women in Congress and whatnot were popular, did not have children. Many of them will be men. There's a couple of in Congress, there's a couple like Oprah and Kathy Griffith, and they're men. They didn't have children either. Kamala la 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 la. She's a man. Big Mike, those are not her kids. We know that they're not her kids. It's their best friend's children, which is disgraceful. It's how could you take it unless the best friends knew that we're gonna die in a month or something? There's no reason to hand over your children. Disgraceful. Oh, but it's for the good of the communist country. Really? Yeah. Thank you for agreeing, Sarah. I know there's something fucking wrong. There's always been something wrong. Let's see. Uh, we were talking about Ford. Ford is a bad person. I like the cars. You know, he created the assembly line and all that, but he's one of them. He is one of the Masons. It wasn't just him. He just got so they put themselves into positions that they want to be noted for. Some want to be singers, some want to be actors, some want to be politicians. Some wanted to own machinery and mass produce it and have everybody bow at his feet. Ford was not a good man. His concepts were stolen too, because they cannot come up with their own. They do not have imagination. The cabal do not have this human imagination. That's why they have to steal every idea from you guys. And it's happened. Don't tell me it hasn't happened. I believe it's happened to almost everybody at this point, where you come up with an idea. No, Zachary, come here. Come here, guys. You come up with an idea, and all of a sudden, a couple of years later, it's on TV. Somebody else patented it. You thought you wouldn't have the money, the expenses, the time. You don't know who to talk to. So they took it because they can't do it for themselves. Uh, I was watching Ancient Aliens. I think it was on Ancient Aliens. It was on the History Channel. And they were talking about metals produced before the time that they were able to create these metals. That kind of goes along with the Tartarian beliefs, the flat earther beliefs, that the buildings, hey, enough, guys, enough. Sit down, be good. No, they're talking to me. That the structures of the buildings were for healing, were for designated to do different jobs. Let's take a giant cathedral, for example. All these marbles and ores, and there's golds and silvers, and it's all over these churches, these old cathedrals, right? Then you have an oculus, or oculus like an eye. It's like a round, I don't know the other names for them, like a peephole, like not a peephole, for the outside, to see outside. Nowadays, they've been covered, but at one point, they were probably open. Same with the windows, these beautiful rose windows, rose meaning they had shapes, right? Um, Usually little flowers in them. You'll see them on the Arc de Triomphe. All the triumphs in the world have them, the little flowers embedded. See, their shapes, they're very close to, I can't remember, probably molecule, some kind of molecular structure, maybe our DNA. I'm not sure, but they're very close to maybe our blood or something. They played the organs. There's organs in cathedrals, correct? Right? So they played these organs. There still is, because making music with reverb of a cathedral that a cathedral can offer gives you plenty of vibrations, plenty of frequencies, which are supposed to help you heal. We know this, right? So what they used to do is they would play these grand organs underneath the rose windows that had no glass, stained glass in them at this point. Stained glass was probably later on. They were open, and they had these magnificent designs in them. So you're playing an organ which already has reverb from this church, grand church. You got the the pedals that make different hums going through a certain design. A lot of people have proven this, okay? That churches are healing, that things are not used the way they're supposed to be used, right? And more incredible than that, the flat earthers believe that, these old cities like Amsterdam, Cologne, Nickel, they were all flooded with water. But not flooded. It was used. The water was used. So they play the organ. The streets had the water, and the water would do what the organ through this glass window. I'm sorry, empty window. It didn't have anything anymore. Rose window, I'll call it, rose stones, and maneuver the water to do things. This has been proven by the Japanese already. They've frozen water with different music. It doesn't like Metallica frozen water. It looks all crazy like. But when you play like Mozart, or Beethoven's Fifth, the water is beautiful. It makes these gorgeous designs. So it's already proven. Basically what they're saying is we can use water for energy. Doesn't that make sense? Isn't that what they used to do? We had those uh oh, I can't think of the windmills, not windmills, water mills, I guess. I don't know. And they do what they had to do, but they could create energy. I mean, we could get back to that. Endless energy, guys. Endless electricity. Periscope? No. No. A periscope, yeah, a periscope would be in a submarine, right? Yeah. Down periscope, I guess. Downscope, or yeah. Um, everybody also pray for Joe. He's trying to collect money from his family at the moment. Right, right, Sarah. It makes sense with the water because we need it to live. We are like 80 something percent water. Our bones are made of water. Our skin is made of water. Our muscles are water. We are all water. Water and light. It's funny how light reflects off water too. There's things that we just don't know. There are, and they're coming clear now. Everybody's discovering little tidbits of different informations, and it's just coming along. I get very scattered because I just know too much of too many crazy things that I can't get so in depth with some of them. It's just too time taking. Um, again, please pray for Joe. He's got a lot of money he's got to come up with. His son is innocent. I'm it's not there's something very, very wrong with what happened to his son. And being a conspiracist doesn't really help, but it's very true. I mean, there's just no. How many of you get into 5 accidents in a year or have 5 accidents happen to your car with you in them a couple of times? It's beyond bizarre. And he's a good driver. He's a good driver. I don't know. I mean, I know because I've been with them driving. Not literally, but through Zoom, through the magic of Zoom. Ba-doo. Okay. Anyhow, I'm glad you guys stopped in. Brother Reb, you want to say goodbye because most likely Joe is almost at work. He probably passed the FBI, so we're not going to hear him. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he'll be off the phone soon. I don't know if I should wait. There's only like a few subjects that I wanted to bring up. I do want to go back about them proving that there was a metal. Okay, so I think they took sulfite out of a metal and made it, and we don't know how. We don't know how they did this alchemy way back then. It's just, There's more to it. I'm gonna look it up. Because I don't watch TV. When I caught it, of course I watched a little bit of it, but I was off and on listening. I gotta go watch these dogs. They look like they want to freak out on the guy doing the bathroom. You good puppies. You good puppies, Archers. Zachary. And I will say goodbye and I love you, Patriots. Reb is watching Dahlia. Reb, do you want to say goodbye? I don't know if he can hear me.
Peace. Have a great day. God
Peace.
bless.
God bless y'all. Love you.